Check out the advice that this young lady had to give to other young ladies when it comes to choosing their relationships.
Your best piece of dating advice. After the age of 25, stop dating for love. Okay?
So what are we dating for?
Money.
So I saw a lot of people calling her bitter, and obviously the attacks were rampant. When somebody said something like that, it's like, damn. Everybody gonna pile on them. They're gonna be every kind of ugly now. I don't think she's ugly or whatever, but of course, when you say something people don't agree with, the first thing they're gonna do is start calling you names, start attacking you. Do I think that's good advice to give? I think in isolation is terrible advice. Do I think it could be good advice for some people? Dating for money, I get it, but I think if you're gonna date for money, you gotta be real with yourself, and you can't play victim later on. You go into this savage mode, right? Oh, I got a roster now and I'm dating all these people and I'm doing what I want to do. Men do it, we can do it too. Yeah, city girls up. You go into all of this type of stuff. And then on the same girl, I'm not talking about other girls. Because a lot of women will say this stuff, well, y'all saying men do this and then blah, blah, blah. No, I'm talking about the same exact people. I'm not talking about this one dude that got 15 girls and he sleep with all of them and he play them and get them pregnant and all that. And then you say, because he did that, another dude got to be held accountable. Another dude can't complain. No, I'm talking about these same exact women will be on one day they'll make a post, city girls up, I'm out here doing me, blah, 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 blah. And the next week, 2 weeks go by and they'll be making posts about how men ain't shit and I got my heart broken again and yada, yada, yada. Nah, bro. You can't go into savage mode and then when it doesn't work out for you, now you're complaining because somebody didn't give you what you wanted or you didn't win off of it. If you want to date men for their money, there's nothing wrong with that. But you're playing in the mud now. And if you get dirty, don't come back and try to tell your little sob stories and try to go out here and talk about how men aren't this, men aren't that. Because there's so many people out here who do this. You go out here and you play in the mud. Every relationship you get in, you trying to figure out what you can get out of it. And then whenever you lose, now it's back to the court of public opinion. Now it's back to Instagram. Now it's back to your little Snapchat. Now you on YouTube making video. Oh, why me? Look, nobody wants to hear that. Once you say savage mode, once you say city girls up, once you say we're just using somebody for money, you got to be accountable for that. That's the path you chose. What did my man say in that song? This is the life you chose. That's the life you chose. You gotta stand on that. It's just like, if you can't do the time, don't do the crime. So if you want to be out here, I'm about money. I'm about money. Cool. Don't let me look at your Instagram story and you be out here pouting and crying. That's weak. That's when I start saying, okay, yeah, y'all can go ahead and roast her. Go ahead and have your fun. You deserve it at that point. But hey, as long as you're willing to hold any L's that you take, I got no problem with it. But hold them L's and stop trying to make the person who beat you into the villain, right? Every guy is a narcissist when he ain't doing what you want him to do. He's a narcissist, he's a fuckboy. You just said you wanted money. Now that you took a loss, now he's the villain in the story. You a villain. Somebody doing something to you can't make them a villain. If I'm out here like, yeah, I'm just using these girls, I'm just trying to hit, I'm just trying to smash, I'm just trying to get them to pay my bills, and I'm smashing and dashing, I can't come back and call no girl a villain. Bro, I can't. I'm over here playing in the mud. I can't call nobody a villain. I can't be like, man, I can't believe she did me like this. I was trying to smash and dash and she lied to me. Got me to spend a whole bunch of money. I'm over flying her out to Jamaica and I found out she had a boyfriend. So what? So what? I was playing in the mud. That's what I get. I played in the mud. I got dirty. I lost. If you out here playing these games and you lose, just take your loss. That's the only thing I say. Well, everything else, whatever you want to do it, but take your loss.